All right, what is going on? It is October 30th, so that means we're currently 40 days out from Nationals. So 6 weeks out. Right now, I would say things are running pretty smoothly. I do have some pretty big news that we'll talk about later on in this video. Some exciting stuff. Prep is the same old, same shit every day, day in, day out. There's really nothing new going on. I wish there was something new and exciting to talk about, but there's not. I am eating the same thing every day at the same times, training and going to sleep and working. There's really nothing else going on in my life besides that right now. Prep has consumed my life as it should, and we are just focused on getting the task at hand done each and every day. So that's all I've got going on.
There is a difference between passion and obsession. When you're passionate, everybody cheers you on. They're stoked for you. Oh, you found your passion? Awesome. Follow your passion. Live with passion. Be passionate. Chase your passions. Everything, like passion. Passion's good. Like, the world's gonna be like, yay, passion. When you're obsessed, they're like, why you gotta be so crazy? Why can't you be satisfied? Why do you always gotta get things so perfect? Why do you spend so much time? When you're obsessed, people think you're nuts. So it's different. If no one thinks you're crazy, you're not yet operating to the outer limits of your potential. You're not there yet. Because somebody in your life should say, man, you really care about this in like a crazy way.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide clubs, partying, trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court?
And some more water.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's good. So obviously, as you can tell, I'm no longer with Raw and Revive, and I am now with HD Muscle. As I mentioned, I'm no longer with Raw and Revive. I mentioned this on my story a few weeks ago, I think. I never explained why, and a lot of people have been asking me nonstop why I decided to leave Raw and Revive. And it's nothing really against the products, because as stated when I first joined with them, that was one of the primary reasons why I decided to join with them, was because they offered all this health products and whatnot, which is great, but it was more so just a personal thing. And at the end of the day, there was really going to be no growth with me in that brand. There was no future there for me. So with that being said, I decided to part ways with them, because at the end of the day, I don't have the intention of just being a sponsored athlete just to be like another code, a part of a company, this expendable athlete. My whole goal is to be a part of a team and be able to grow with a brand that obviously offers great products, health supplementation, all those things, which is why HD Muscle is perfect. And for those of you who have been following me for a very long time, know that HD Muscle was actually one of my first sponsors when they first started. So I was with them, and then I left, I went with Raw, and now I'm with them again, because they are a brand that I've always stood behind. Even though I did leave them, you know, I have always stood by their products, and now their stuff is even better, and they've gone even further. So I'm very happy to be a part of this team again. I'm sipping on the Ultra pre-workout right now, the sour gummies, which is still to this day one of my favorite pre-workouts. And you could go back 2 years ago to videos of me saying that, and it's just fucking amazing. I love it. But yeah, so moving forward, I will be with HD Muscle, and I'm excited to be a part of that team and grow with them and see where this next chapter takes me. I'm happy to have them a part of my prep, being 6 weeks out now. So yeah, you guys can use code SEB, which will get you 10% off any order from HD if you decide to and want to show some support. It's greatly appreciated. Right now we are just heading over to Jersey Shore Fitness Shop, the gym down here over in Bradley Beach, to hit some chest and shoulders. It's one of the best days of the week, so probably gonna try to hit the incline dumbbell to 130s. 130s I got for, you said 8 last week? Yeah, 8 last week. The week before that I did 125s for 12, which it might not sound like a lot to some of you, but I know I used to do 150s like 2 years ago, but there's a time period where I got significantly weaker just due to so many different factors, some of which I can't talk about right now, but being able to move up in weight finally and push heavy again feels good. So hopefully we'll be able to break another PR today, which is cool because we're in prep. We're 6 weeks out, so breaking PRs while you're in prep is always fun, especially like being on low food. We're only on 100 grams of carbs today so far, and we only have like 50 more before I am all tapped out. So yeah, some chest, some incline, maybe some pullovers, some flies, do some lateral raises. I don't think I'm going to shoulder press moving forward at this point in the prep because I am just very front delt dominant as it is. Maybe I'll do some behind the neck presses at the end of the workout. Those are always good, just to, you know, make sure I still have the ability to get my shoulder back there first and foremost, but also just to get some fucking type of press in. So we'll see. We'll just feel it out as always. Yeah. All right, so first thing on the menu today for chest and shoulders is fucking calves. We're doing some heavy seated calf raises, superset and tibia raises. It's a little heavy machine here. Nice little superset. If you have access to this, it's great. But probably just gonna do like 3 heavy sets here, and then move on to actual chest. You guys know I always try to hammer my calves every chance that I get. And with that being said, if I'm gonna do them, try to always do them first in the workout, because if I don't do them first, they're just not going to get done. So that's good advice for anybody who just wants to grow their calves, is if you just push it off the end of the workout, if they're even getting done, there's a 99.9% chance they're not getting hit with enough effort at the end of your workout to even see real progress in the first place, especially if you have shitty calf genetics like myself. So putting them first is a major priority. It's another rule if you want to grow your calves. So yeah, I'm just going to go heavy, go hard, and then we'll move on to some more fun stuff. All right, third set here. We're gonna make a rest pause set just for fun. So 3 rounds to failure, 3 total attempts, and then superset back into that tibia raise to failure again. Call it a superset, call it a compound set. I don't give a fuck. People like to be fancy with the terms. Compound set is 2 different fucking muscles. Superset's 2 different muscles. Compound set, say, who gives a fuck? Superset is 2 exercises back to back. I don't give a fuck if they're both for biceps, both for calves, one's for triceps, one for biceps. People would like to try to sound smart. It's been called superset since the beginning of fucking time. I don't know why. This fucking compound shit bothers me. Shut the fuck up. Anyways. Up, 2, 3, X, F. Clothes, this hoodie, this fucking merch, all this is really fucking high quality and fucking comfortable. It's champion. It's fucking. It's nice. I'm not even saying that just because I'm a sponsor now. You guys know I don't bullshit anything. I keep it real with you. Raw's clothes fucking suck. These clothes are very nice. They're very high quality. Yeah, I don't know what to say they suck. I don't want to talk shit, but they were not even remotely close to the quality of these clothes. So I'm very happy about that. Feels good. Hey. Six. 8. Oh, fuck. Anyways, moving on, we're gonna do some flat dumbbell flies. Just what I feel like doing. So that's what we're doing. You know, as you guys know, I feel out all the workouts. Go by feel. And I see a lot of people say this bullshit all the time. You know, you have to stick to the same movements every week in order to grow. And I think every bodybuilder in the world knows that's bullshit, because that's pretty much not how 99% of bodybuilders train. Most of us just train by intuition. I understand that's hard to do when you're a beginner, and the best thing you can do for most people is stick to a program. That way it's easier to know if you're progressing. But once you understand how to train and understand the principles, like, I come in here, I do incline double press pretty consistently, and I focus on that as my main movement that I'm trying to really progressively overload on. But really, I don't even need to do that. It's just something I want to do, and it's a good way to measure my progression. But all that matters at the end of the fucking day is taking working sets to failure and training with real intensity and doing enough volume to, you know, stimulate growth and not overdoing it to the point where you're accumulating too much fatigue. But I don't even want to get into all that. The point is that you don't need to do the same shit every fucking week to make insane gains. And the best thing I think you can do, in your opinion, is go by feel, which is exactly what I'm doing. So don't get caught up in all that TikTok shit. And so hear people say, the worst thing you can do is switch up your workouts week to week. Tell that to every fucking bodybuilder that ever was successful, because most of them do different shit every week. I can just go on right here, but I have to work out because now I can get into fucking all this bullshit. Oh, like, you can't use bodybuilders as antidotes because they have the good genetics and all this shit and steroids and all that stuff. And we're not. I need to do another podcast. That's what I need to do. Do another podcast and just deep dive into all that shit and just go on a full blown rant, because apparently once I get on that topic, I can just go on for hours, and I need to do my fucking set. Don't do these. They're not science-based. Like I was saying, everybody on TikTok is a fucking retard. Don't listen to them. Let's go. Shoulder's about to dislocate. Asian genetics. Ooh! Good! Science-based lifting isn't a fucking thing. All training is rooted in science. The fact that we have these two separate divisions with the fitness industry where people think they're training science-based, those people are just absolute morons and don't understand science at all. Bro science is science. Bro science is ahead of what science-based, evidence-based trainees think they're doing in all reality. They're fucking behind. They gotta wait for literature to come out to prove that something works. But in all reality, most bodybuilders knew this shit worked way before that. I don't even know what we're talking about. Right, you still talking? Yeah, I guess so. A little incline barbell press here. 2 or 3 sets. Just feel it out. That's the answer to everything. Just fucking feel it out. Feels good, do it. Doesn't feel good, don't fucking do it. Do what you feel like doing, but with logic and reasoning behind it. You know? I'm not just coming in here and doing fucking jumping jacks and stroking my dick. I'm coming in here and doing something with a purpose, but it's intuitive. There's something about just doing a wide barbell press that just feels fucking amazing. The problem is when you start getting too fucking heavy and then blowing out your shoulders, but this is why you always guys hear me say the same shit over and over again, talking about how like things are not that black and white because everybody tries to make it seem like it's that black and white. Like machines are inherently better than free weights because of stability, and that's fucking just bullshit. Everything, it just comes down to the individual, their preferences, their specific circumstances, and ultimately what works best for them. What works best for you is not always just going to be able to be answered on a fucking study. You know, that's that's good information to take into consideration to make logical reasoning and decisions behind that, but it's not the end all be all answer to everything. So like I always have to try to make this clear, because no matter how clear I make it, there's somebody else that pops up and tries to take it away. It makes it seem like this is not as good as that. Dumbbell flies aren't good. You should do cable flies instead. It's a waste of your time. And the people that are always saying this stuff, and I know being big is not the end all be all answer of whether or not you are a good source of information, but the people that are always saying this shit, trying to make it seem like it's black and white, are the people that don't have the fucking results or experience. And that itself speaks volumes, because the people that do have the experience and have the results and have been doing this for a long time will never tell you that shit. So always really take into consideration who you're taking advice from, and then look at the people who actually do have the experience and have the results and see what they have to say in comparison to that. Which is why I always say, don't get your fucking information off of TikTok. Go. Can't be too hyper-focused on how we look right now. It's easy to get mentally caught up in that, like, oh, I look like shit. I guess at least myself, I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? Prone to thinking that year-round no matter what. So now, give me less carbs, make me flat. It's like, yeah, I definitely look like fucking shit. And I don't even want to look at myself, so we're just gonna put this back on. The thing is like when you're sitting here waiting to fucking, take your shirt off because there's no posing room in this fucking gym, and there's somebody fucking doing crunches on the floor, so I gotta sit here and wait. That fucking 120 seconds goes by, the pump is gone. So there's a very small window to catch that pump, and once it's gone, it's not coming back. So it's over. It's shot. It's time for cardio.
So, what meal number is this?
This is meal number 4.
You have one more.
I have one more. It's the same thing. The last meal will be ground turkey. So, no carbs in this meal or that meal. I don't know. What else? What are we going to talk about? I do feel ravenous in the morning. In the morning, I feel super fucking hungry. It hurts. But I gotta do cardio. So, it's always fun. I take my Yohan bean, all that stuff, to the caffeine. I think caffeine helps kind of like curb the appetite a bit. But also when you actually are doing the cardio, the hunger kind of subsides because you go into that like sympathetic nervous state. But yeah, I wake up pretty fucking hungry. It's really easy to get the food down right now. We haven't done any refeeds. I think he wants to do a refeed this weekend, depending on circumstances. I'm not sure. He's coming here Saturday too.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, you missed both events. He just told me that like an hour ago.
He's coming here?
Yeah, he's gonna beat the shit out of you. So fucking watch your mouth.
What?
Nah. You said if that meal's late by 10 seconds.
I'm gonna fucking stab me with
This
this
prep
fork.
relies on you.
That's a lot of pressure.
Wait, like, you mean he's staying here?
Yeah, so you gotta sleep on the couch.
Fuck! Shut up!
So does that mean you're gonna sleep with Phil?
You know what we're talking about today?
What?
Technology.
Oh God.
Technology ruined the world. I say this
Every
as we're
time.
gonna post this on fucking social media. But really, like, if you think about, like, because we were thinking about Halloween, and I think about Halloween 20 years ago, like the experience of Halloween.
It was fucking insane.
Like the streets would be packed with kids. That's not a thing anymore.
No.
It's like the whole experience of Halloween, I think, got ruined it's all due to technology. Like, kids are like fucking brain rotting, and kids also like grow up. They're like there's probably like 8-year-old kids watching me right now, which is fucking terrible. Instead of like going outside and playing Ding Dong Ditch or some shit. I don't know.
Mischief night.
Mischief night. We'll be egging my principal's house on Mischief night. Consider barbecue sauces?
Yes, but they're
But
like
they're good. They're way better.
they're like homemade. That's why they're house made.
It's not like a barbecue sauce. that you
No.
get, like fucking
Yeah.
stores. Like Uncle
like-
fucking G's barbecue.
No, yeah, it's like a glaze, like the thing they put on the meat.
There's all different types. Oh my god, pulled pork. Bruh. How could you fucking some pulled pork? We're turning back. That's the plan. Turn back. Because he's always worried about my back. So he's bringing my back.
Just trying to blow that back out.
Trying to make sure the execution's on point. With all the movements, because I just have superior biceps, so they just like to take over every moment. And everything I do is just biceps are gonna overpower it instinctively. So there has to be a lot of intent into all my back movements. So I really want to get the most out of it. That is how it is with a lot of people, but it's just because it's like more so a problem because mine are just fucking super strong. I don't know. Fuck. What do I know? Of course, I'm gonna hype the brand up now that I'm with them, but because I was with them years ago, and I mean, the products were not fucking like this. Like, I don't know what this is made out of. It feels like fucking silicone or something, but it feels expensive. That's what it feels like. It feels like this is like there was fucking quality and just a lot of thought put into this. Just the way it's made. I've never felt something that feels like this. It just feels fucking durable. I get throws through a brick wall. I don't know why, but it's fucking cool. I like it.
Test it on Marissa.
Just fucking chuck it right around. Fucking clean throw. And it explains, I know these subs are going to be a bit more expensive than what most are used to out there, but you have to take into consideration like the attention to detail with these and also the formula, and they go through the proper testing and whatnot. And that's another whole thing with me being with, choosing the brands that I'm with, is because I won't just go sign with the trending brands that you'll see most influencers with, because they don't provide health supplementation. I mean, me being a competitive bodybuilder, being with a brand that actually goes through proper testing and you know what you're getting is 100% real, because again, the supplement industry is not, it's a kind of a shady place, and
Smoke and mirrors.
it's not very regulated, not heavily regulated, so people get away with a lot of shit, and there's a lot of supplements out there that you're not really getting what you think you are getting. Like Yohimbean HCl is one of them. A lot of times it's not even Yohimbean HCl. Sometimes it's underdosed. You don't really know. So that's why it's very important to go with a reputable brand. So me being a competitive bodybuilder, it's important that I stand with a company that is obviously provides those health supplementations, because we use fucking PEDs, and obviously we want to take care of our organs and keep ourselves as healthy as possible. But also me being a coach as well and having clientele and being able to give them a good recommendation for a brand that provides quality supplements, health supplementation, and knowing that these products are actually going through proper testing and we're getting 100% what we think we are. So it's a big reason why I'm with them, as their slogan is integrity is everything, which is facts. And I love that. But yeah, HD, check them out if you haven't. They're Canadian based. Bring them to America.